This is high class. 2 silver a night.
And how much is it for a night?
2 silver.
2. I'm heading there. Just heading right that direction. It's not that far from the stadium, which is of interest to Glitter. So, but first stop is to go and get myself a room.
This place might even be sock worthy.
Gideon looks at Lester and goes, "It's going to have to be sock loaded because Gideon has no money."
Oh, you spent all your money. You don't even have silver?
I have 6 copper.
It's okay, Gideon. You can stay with Glitter. She's small. There's lots of room in there.
I toss Gideon 2 silver and says, "Chump change."
Whoa!
For chumps. Ha! Help!
This chump could smash you to a pulp.
Not before I melt you down into a pile of ash, right?
Ooh, sticking up for
I'll be
Lester.
right back.
I like it. Sticking up for Lester. Looks like Glitter's going to go get her Jimmy John's. So what is Jimmy John's? Jimmy John's a hamburger place?
I have no idea.
Sandwiches?
It
Wow.
might just be the neighbor, and he's going to bring over barbecue and some beer.
And his name is Jimmy John.
Before he...
Really good sandwich.
Yeah, his name's Jimmy John. He's an awful pert of mall.
Hell yeah! My name is goddamn Jimmy John.
You want to let me in? I'll fix you something nice.
You know what I'm craving? I think I'm going to go to Subway after the game tonight and go get me a Subway sub. I have not had Subway in a long time.
Yeah, you like your Subways like Jared likes his women. 6 and 12.
Oh!
All right, so I guess everybody's shacking up at the festive inn. So it's 2 silver apiece. I mean, it's nice. Chandeliers everywhere, crystal everywhere. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. So do you want to, seeing that you're in your
I'll get
room?
myself a room as well.
All right. Folly, seeing that you're in, are you going to get a room, Folly, or what?
I'm good to. I just follow the other guys around. Wherever they go is where I will go.
All right.
I don't do anything different.
Okay, so it's going to cost you 2 silver for the night. And Folly, this is the nicest place you've ever been in your life. Now, when you get to your room, Folly, you have these 2 wallets. And you have your own room, so you're able to, you know, kind of do your own thing. You want to check out what's in these wallets?
Okay. Oh, yes.
All right, so the first wallet that you got from the drunk patron in the bar, damn near, it would be about a week ago now. Why don't you roll me a percentage die, and let's see how this percentage die turns out. All right, so as you're looking through the first wallet, you find that there is a card, and you can see, you know, the card has this gentleman's face on it and whatnot, and he's kind of blinking. So it's all like an animated identification / credit card, whatnot.
Ooh.
It's sort of like all in one. It does have like fingerprint verifications on the back of the card. It said, you know, place fingers here for, you know, credit purchases. And also, in the wallet, you find pictures of his, you know, his family and whatnot. And you find actually pictures of him and multiple different, what appear to be like wives and children. And you also find in a little hidden compartment, you find 1 gold also, sort of like probably some like an oh crap, here's backup money, you know what I mean?
Right. Cha-ching.
So Yeah, and then there's some other stuff. You know, you tell me what you find in both of these wallets, but also why don't you roll one more, roll one more percentile.
All right.
All right, same thing, but instead of a gold, you find like I'd say sort of like it's like a gift card. And the gift card has 30 silver on it.
All right, all right.
And it's sort of
And
like
that's the one that
yeah, it's the second one, the wallet that you just found. And it's a universal, it's sort of like a universal Visa or MasterCard where there's no name on it, and you can actually, you know, it has a little digital number and how much the balance of this card is, bam, and it says 30S for, you know, 30 silver.
All right, all right. All right. Also, I will see a few business cards in here as well.
Okay, what kind of business cards?
Several business cards. Mostly from lawyers in the first guy's wallet. It's like business cards from lawyers.
Nice, nice. What type of lawyers? I mean, is it like civil?
And a few car dealers. or I'm
Nice.
sorry, transportation dealers.
Ooh.
Hovercraft dealers. Yeah.
All right.
Personal
Nice.
conveyance.
Yeah. About 3 prophylactics.
Whoa.
3 of them. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to keep the picture of the children.
Okay. All right.
I discard all the other photos, and I will keep the photos of the children and place that in my backpack, as well as one of the cards from one of the lawyers. Let's see, it's a
Minus 20 silver off
Mr.
first consultation.
is his name. Yeah. And the other one, the one from the dude in the accident.
Yep. Poor guy.
I would guess he probably has a picture of his girlfriend and her wife with him.
Okay. Wow. Playa.
And I'm gonna keep a picture of that. Keep that picture, and also I think he has some small wafer candies, like hard sugar candy. I'm gonna keep those, probably 3 of them.
All right.
Now don't confuse those with the galactics. Just FYI.
You use them
really
together.
sting, or you'll chew for like 10 minutes.
No, use them together.
Kind of saves the flavor. Ribbed for her pleasure eating candy.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
How's that Jimmy Jones? Alright, so what is everybody else doing in their rooms? Folly's kind of hit a little jackpot there. Deckard, get in. Lester, you guys doing anything? You guys, it is getting pretty late now, so it's probably about 8,
I'll tell you
9.
what Lester's doing, Dave. I mean, come on, I just powered up my Nintendo Power Glove.
Yeah.
So I would guess that I'm standing in front of the mirror, and I've probably been doing this for like 15 minutes, and I'm like trying to do a really cool, you know, test, you know, a really cool attack, so I'll look awesome. So I'm like standing in the mirror, and then I'll spin around and go, "Yo, get you it!" No, not a good one. How about this one? I'm gonna smash you! No, that's not. I'm trying to find the most perfect, awesome move.
So you're like kind of
when we're in
throwing your
battle,
fists towards
it'll look
the.
incredible.
I see what you're trying to do. I like that. So you're trying
I want
to
power that up
perfect
with the
your
green
form.
energy.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Exactly. It's because the fans expect Lester to be awesome. In his mind, he thinks this.
Yeah, and you guys get you
So
get these
I've gotta be one of
tomorrow.
my peeps.
You get all of your power
can't-
weapons you get tomorrow too, so that's great. Tomorrow morning. from
Can't
old
wait.
Sassy.
So
Very
we're
excited.
in our rooms,
Yep.
calling up room service.
Gideon goes to Decker's door and kind of like knocks on it to see if he's there.
Oh, late night visit with
Nah.
Deckard. This is a different take for this character.
Decker could be home. I don't know. Decker, did you stay in the room?
Yeah. I'm in. I'm staying in the room. Polish. I'm trying to figure out and clean up this this little room maker that I just bought. But I'm chilling.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
He's cleaning up his rum maker. He wants to make some rum, man. I like
I'm gonna
it.
tell you right now, Deckard.
Priorities.
Lester still believes that it's a urine distillery. So if you set it up in your room, be careful. Might get peed in.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it all cleaned up. Get the cobwebs out of it.
Gideon tosses Decker's battery and goes. Gideon kind of like tosses Decker like his battery because he has plenty because he really doesn't use them. And like, can we get this thing turned on before let's see if it works.
Oh, absolutely, Gideon. Absolutely. Well, let's hook that thing up.
Are you gonna raise the roof? Start jamming some music.
Well,
Look at the
Gideon's
little-
kind of doing like a double
little
edge
player.
here. He has no money to go buy whiskey or anything, so he's kind of like trying to bum off the guy who has the rum maker.
Yeah, you're like every neighbor I ever
I
had in
get that.
college.
Oh, let's get this thing fired up, man. You got the battery. You got the rest.
Oh, I got the battery. Just let me go get my cup from my room. I'll drink out of my own cup.
Okay.
And it's actually his cup, like his jock. Yeah.
So you get the battery put
That's
in
how
this
tough
thing,
it is.
and it fires right on up, Deckard.
Oh my god,
Sweet.
that sounds horrible. Dave, I don't even want to know what you're doing. I am not going to look over at the stream. Do not want to know what apparatus you are putting up to your mic.
Kind of stops for a second, and you hit it a couple times, and it starts back up again. It seems like it's working good, and you can see, the little filters are kind of like, it's like one of those like an espresso machine. It's like bubbling, and you can see that it's working. A little bit of steam coming out of one of the coils. You're like, hey man, this thing's pretty fucking cool. Little booklet says it'll be done in like it'll take like 12 hours or so to brew all of this. And you get all the ingredients. It actually had it actually had an ingredient pack in there with all of the spices and stuff that you would use to make the rum.
So Gideon's going to wait there for 12 hours with his cup.
Silver.
Not bad for 8 silver, huh? you get to make rum. Pretty cool. It's good for downtime, you know what I mean, Deckard? You get to produce a gallon of rum. All you have to do is just have like rum spices and whatever else it takes to make rum. You can make a gallon of rum at a time. This is kind of brews it right up. I know rum's not made like that, but just seeing that there's a lot of technology in TitansGrave and in Valkana. We're going to say that you brew it like coffee and it only takes 12 hours. In fact, we'll say it only takes a couple of hours to brew it up instead of 12 hours.
Now, does it say Keurig on it? Keurig rum maker, and then you had to get like one of those little packets.
Little cups, yeah.
I hate those things.
It takes
That's
a little cup that you just plug into the filtration system, and yeah, it works just like that.
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect.
Dave, I'm ordering up like this myriad of alcohol.
Wow.
Pink champagne, ale, anything I can think of, rum. And I said, I would know if you have a male gnome that can deliver this to me.
Yeah, sure. The person on staff at the desk says, yes, madame, we shall find we will. You want a? Did you say a gnome to deliver this to you, ma'am? A gnome?
Yes,
gnome? A gnome?
Gnome.
Ah, yes, a gnome. Yes, ma'am, we will have that sent up. Shall we put this on your tab, ma'am? Of course, you do get some.
Absolutely.
You do get some. You do get some spirits involved with the price for room and board, but not of course to what you're ordering, ma'am. You will probably incur a small little
How
charge.
much is that gonna cost?
Probably, ma'am,
At least,
the
50
ales.
silver.
Oh no, ma'am. Maybe another silver. It is not.
Oh
much,
no.
ma'am.
Okay. Bring me 10, at least another 10 silver worth of booze.
Oh yes, ma'am. Coming right up. If you
But
shall
your
be
best.
up oh, yeah, absolutely. And he hangs up, and about another half an hour, a gnome. Little gnome in a very nice decorated and tailored suit knocks on the door and has a nice cart, a nice silver highly tarnished chrome cart with a lot of decorated fruit baskets and wine bottles sticking out of it, bottles of ale, a couple tankards, and it says, special delivery! For what,
Alright,
Mrs. Glitter?
Bring it in here. Bring it in here, and then I close the door behind him.
So he he wheels this cart on in, and he says, just tell me where you want it, miss, and I'll put it right there for you, and thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Thanks for the business.
I said, kind of walks over here and says, what else can I get for 10 silver?
And he'll say the exact same thing. Tell me what you want, and I'll put it there for you.
I'm not, ma'am, I'm not sure what I understand. I'm not too sure that I understand you. I mean, are you wanting
understand me perfectly well.
Are you wanting an escort around the town tonight, or what are you? What you're kind of
An escort in this room tonight.
You're coming on a little strong, and then all of a sudden, out of the ceiling pops a couple disco balls, and some strobe lights come out, and he grabs the front of his he grabs the front of his suit and he rips it off with one full motion, and the whole suit, the jacket, the pants, everything just comes off like Magic Mike. And he jumps.
The way that you started that with him knocking on the, I thought, oh my god, this is like how every bad gnome knocking on your hotel. What is it, baby?
Actually, I'm making I don't have to order porn, I make it myself.
So
now we know Glitter's the buff.
One fell swoop, man, just rips it off. The suit runs, just kind of flies over to the other side of the room, and he just starts like putting his hands on his hips and just starts like pelvic thrusting around as he's got on his little Speedo and whatnot. And he says, "Is this what you're talking about?" And okay, so there you go. You got what you wanted.
What I'm talking about.
Okay. All right.
Alcohol too.
Oh, there's probably the whole cart. No, there's not.
Disco music?
And
Dying days. I'm freaking dying.
fucking Magic Mike's all. He's got like a little bow tie on. That's all he has, is like a bow tie, and the collar cuffs like a little Chippendale gnome, you know. All right, Lester. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, Lester? Glitter's having a good time. You can actually hear a.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting laid. I'm just checking out in the mirror to see what my power glove is gonna look like. These guys are getting
exactly,
drunk.
Kilroy. What did I walk into? My players, man. I try to accommodate my players. I try to accommodate
So,
him.
you know,
I try not to say
I
no.
guess
You
I'd
can't do
probably-
that.
I
I
pull
hate to say that.
plastic, book out of that plastic periodical out of my backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm probably for the next 2 hours, I'm just beside myself. Shall I open up the vellum and read it inside, or shall I keep it? It'll stay in mint condition if I. So I'm like nervous just about should I open up this comic book or this periodical and break the seal on it.
You know,
But,
to Lester, this is like
It is.
it gets him
better
excited.
It's better than Playboy. It's like Playboy with release. So
Oh,
yeah, so I think that's basically all I'm gonna do. I'm not like ordering up porn gnomes or trying to get trashed. That's not me. I'm just gonna check out and read my comic book.
all right. So Gideon and Deckard, a couple hours go by, and you can hear music coming through the couple walls. Somebody on the floor is partying there. You know, you can hear that type of music. Folly, what you guys have your? You guys doing anything else? Your rum's made. It's actually pretty good. It's not the best rum, Deckard, but it's pretty darn good.
Well, are-
Folly, what about you? What are you doing?
everyone's downstairs.
No, they're all in their rooms pretty much.
Okay,
Everybody
yeah,
kinda
I'm in my room.
retired.
I'm trying to put on my new armor. So I'm like licking the inside of it before I put it on. Make sure it gets a good seal.
Sounds good to me. Sort of like a suction cup, right?
Yeah.
All right. When you're putting something on the window, like the fuzz buster that you're putting on the car window or something. All right, I gotcha. So you guys want to kind of fast forward to tomorrow morning? Everybody gets up. You guys want to do that? Anything else? Glitter, we could just imagine what happened with you and Gnomebert, the gnome that hung out with you last night. We could just imagine. Lester, you read your magazine?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's gonna be walking funny this morning.
walk into my
Really
room
could've
and
benefited from this
it,
prophylactics Folly
it
had.
looks like
Just
one of the
FYI.
glitter cannons probably went off at some point.
Nice. Gideon and Deckard, you guys have a pretty. Give me a what is it? Constitution drinking. If you have drinking, give me. I'm pretty sure Gideon does. But yeah, give me a Constitution drinking check. I'm looking for a DC 10.
Actually, I don't have Constitution drinking.
Wow, surprise.
Folly did.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Gideon, it's not the best rum, but you have just a very, very, very slight hangover in the morning. You're like, oh, that stuff is brutal.
Well, as I walk out of Deckard's room, because I ended up passing out in his room, so we really didn't even need to buy my room. As Glitter's walking by, I just kind of like throw up all over, because it was not the greatest rum, so it doesn't sit well. Because it's been in a shop and it hasn't been cleaned well, so.
Oh, he took
after
care of that.
Deckard
He cleaned it
out
all.
well.
Yeah.
Well, he maybe he missed a few pieces that he should have got cleaned out.
All right.
Or the spices that the free packet of spices that came in and not the highest of quality, so I just throw up all over Glitter.
What the hell?
Maybe it was an hour. Like maybe, sorry about that. Maybe it was a year expired or something like that. And by the time you noticed the date on the spice package was a year out of date, you were like, "Yeah, what the hell? It's already done brewing. Let's just go ahead and drink this." Oh
Now,
man,
if Deckard
Glitter!
rolls 3 ones for his drinking thing, then he dies, right? That's how we'd roll it.
I pull out my pink glitter cannon. Kind of get that look in my eyes. I walk right up to Gideon and I just pull the damn thing right in his face.
Wouldn't be the first time he's had a pink canyon in his face.
Deckard, give me a
Then I head back to
Constitution
my room.
check with drinking on there if you have it, Deckard. I'm not. Am I breaking up? I'm not breaking up for you guys, am I?
No.
Okay.
You sound okay.
All right.
Deckard was having TeamSpeak issues. I don't know if he's back yet.
Out
He's
myself.
back.
Yeah, he keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Yeah, you're cutting out, buddy.
So I guess you guys wake up and go and get all of your power weapons and whatnot, right?
Yeah, we go back to Sassy's.
I would like to go back to
Yeah,
Sassy's and get
yeah.
my new glove now that I know exactly what to do.
Yeah, Sassy's there, and doesn't look like he's really going to be open for business. He's just kind of waiting around for you guys. And he says, "Ah, I'm so glad that you guys showed up. I want to enjoy the festivities today. I seriously want to enjoy the festivities today. Thank you for stopping by."
Thanks, Sassy.
Oh, and he
Did you get my power glove fixed?
oh yeah, and he has it on. He has your power glove on, and he says, "Oh, check this out." And he you know, kind of just like pumps his fist, and it just lights up, and it has that aura of the energy in it, and your eyes are like, "Wow, this is awesome." And he says, "Look, I even added a charge here, and you know, you just put the battery in here, and it's basically on your underarm where the battery is, where the battery kind of plugs in." He says, "Man, anytime you want to use this silly little thing, all you do is you can either just kind of clench a fist and there's a little button inside, or you can actually turn your arm over and press the button. So you have two ways that you can do this."
Sweet, Sassy. I think it would be awesome if I just took a pin and maybe drew like a lightning bolt on it or something sweet.
Well, Philly, you can do anything you want with it. So, all right, thank you. And you know, he already collected your money and stuff. So take the 64 silver off. All right. Now, as for Gideon, your axe.
It was 67.
Your axe
Remember
is,
I gave him a tip.
yeah, it's 67. So he kind of like taps the axe, and when he taps the axe, all of a sudden it's just filled with this like swirling vortex of like this static, this lightning that's kind of rippling around the blade. And he says, "Careful, don't touch it. Don't touch the blade, because it'll shock you. It'll give you the shocker, darling. So don't touch the blade. It'll give you the shocker."
Gideon like takes it from him or whatever, and he kind of like, while he does the execution, he kind of just taps Lester with it just to see how well it works.
Oh, so
Like,
yeah,
he doesn't like do a full swing. He just kind of like with the flat of the blade,
Yeah,
just to see how the power up works.
yeah. So as you do that,
Careful,
yeah,
man.
you definitely feel a sudden charge kind of surge through your body. Not enough to do any kind of physical damage or anything, but you do know that coupled with that big old blade on that, you know it could do some damage. Now, as for the axe itself, it's been modified, as in he hollowed out the handle to where you can actually put the Fulgen battery in the bottom of the handle, and you can do same thing with his glove. You can do two things. You can basically kind of like shake the axe a certain way, and it'll turn on. Or you can press, there's sort of like a dial towards the end of the handle. That should be safe. He says, it should be safe whenever you go hunting, just don't hit the switch, and that's you'll be fine. It won't break. So there you go. You guys have your two power weapons.
Sweet.
So just make sure you guys put that on your sheets. I'll let me put it on Gideon's for you.
I already put my extra bonus there, and I only have 4 charges left of my battery. You know, I actually, well, okay, I'll purchase it another time because it is party time. We just want to pick up our stuff. I don't think we want to buy stuff.
All right, so I added another line on the axe for Gideon, where it says axe damage. Normal axe damage is 2d6 plus 1, and then I put axe damage charged 2d6 plus 3. So it has its own separate roll now, axe damage charged, and then